Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I am the Crypto Crow. I have been a little inactive the last couple days. I'm sorry. There really hasn't been a whole lot going on. I mean, there has, but there hasn't. You know what I mean? I've been watching Bitcoin and actually trying to trade it. Made a big loss, lost like $1,000 on a trade. I was watching it and I looked away and I looked back and it was like down $700 out of nowhere, and it was just not. It shouldn't have played out the way it did, but it did. So that's just the nature of things. But I've been slowly climbing back up, making those gains again. I've still been a little off. My eye still, it's, very, very slow. Very slow. I don't know what to say. It looks like we did get the tentative date for Karate Combat, which is likely going to be February 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll be fighting in that event against Moon Daddy. And so I'm flying my trainers out from Cincinnati, and we're going to start a camp, and I'm basically going to spend the next couple weeks throwing up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Actually going in today for a crown on the tooth that I was getting work done before, so that's going to be fun. Today's going to suck, but it is what it is. I've got some news. I bought some meme moguls for those that are interested in memes at all. I never get into memes first. It's always way, way late. I got some bonk the other day. I figure, what the hell? And so I just got like 1.5 Ethereum worth of meme moguls. I'll show that off a little later. And we've got some ADA news that I think is pretty big, a major ADA Cardano announcement. And so we're going to go ahead and dive right in. I'm also going to show you what I've been working on, just basically my late night project. For so long now, I've been wanting kind of a news website 100% focused on Cardano and the Cardano ecosystem. So I've decided to build it myself. I'm working on it now. It's adaplug.com. I feel like World Mobile Token, World Mobile Team, they're basically one of the most prominent projects on Cardano, in my opinion. So I've got a sidebar, Twitter update. This updates with them, little banner for Eternalized. And this is going to shape up, more and more and more. Okay. This is basically going to be a project where at some point I want to have every Cardano project that is active in the ecosystem basically feeding the news on here from their blog. And that's basically what I'm trying to do. Is any of these websites that have a blog, I'm turning them into an RSS feed. I'm importing those feeds into the website, and they're basically being funneled into their different category. I only have 10 or 11 projects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 10 projects up right now. And check it out, bookmark it, check it every day, because it's going to be changing. There's going to be more being added to it. If you have any ideas on how to make it better, let me know in the comments below. But I want to be able to go to my own website. I want to go to adaplug.com, and ultimately I'm going to have one page on here, which it's just the 20 latest news happenings in the Cardano world. And then that's what I'm going to use as content for my channel. So I'm going to be using this site. So companies that are trying to get exposure, they want to, I'm going to have a way that they can add their own news releases and things that'll become content, and they'll basically have an opportunity for me to be talking about their project on my channel. And so that should be a big deal later on as it gets more finished. Crypto investors eyeing 2024 opportunities, seize on meme moguls. I went ahead and I found this just by happenstance. It could amount to absolutely nothing. I have no idea, but I went ahead and I bought some. Meme Moguls is a new crypto project in pre-sale. There's a link in the description below. You can click it. I'll get some kind of credit. I don't even really understand. I'm not sure what all it means, but it seeks to combine the decentralized experience of crypto trading with earning potential of play to earn. The native Moguls is currently priced at 0.0023 cents, and investors looking to seize on its potential future gains are flocking to its pre-sale. This is probably a paid ad. If I'm to guess. I don't know that it says that anywhere, but it's probably some kind of paid ad, and it was good. I read it and I'm like, you know what? Why not? I at least it's there's more to this than most than most projects out there. And then I went to the website and I just laughed. And like, you know what? All right, you made me laugh at a time when I've been more stressed. I'll get in. And so, there's a lot to it, and I'll cover it in a little more detail later on. I'm not going to go deep into it in this video, but I did buy some, and it just looks fun. I mean, here's the thing. I've got my main holdings, right? I've got my Bitcoin, I've got my Cardano, I've got my World Mobile tokens, I've got my Kopi tokens, and I've got some Solana, and I have some XRP, and I have a little basket of fun. I call it my little basket of fun. And now I've got some bonk, and I've got some meme moguls, and it's just kind of like projects from all ends of the spectrum. Obviously I've got my Crow tokens. And that's just basically all I'm doing. I'm kind of rounding out my bag of fun for the bull market and just see what happens. And this just looks fun. No, they haven't paid me anything. They're not paying me anything. I just discovered them like a half hour ago, bought some tokens. Telling you about it. It is what it is. We'll touch on it later. We'll see how it grows over time, but it looked fun to me, and I'm going to dive deeper into the ecosystem and the roadmap and the white paper. But I see a lot of meme projects. They don't have half of this. And I thought, it'll be fun. The token supply is really not that high. I think there's like 3 billion tokens, if I'm not mistaken. Total supply, 3 billion. That's just not much. It's ERC20 based, and there's zero buy or sell tax. That was cool. So yeah, I don't know. I'm checking it out. It could be fun, folks. It might be worth getting into. Maybe not. The team's actually on here. Phase 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't have any big, I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's the best I can say. Major Cardano announcement on furthering blockchain adoption details. Cardano teamed up with Petrobras to roll out a blockchain educational program to its over 45,000 employees. Cardano partners with Brazil's Petrobras, I don't know if it's Petrobras or Petrobras, to conduct blockchain education workshops for its employees, focusing on cryptocurrency and blockchain potential. Participants will receive certificates, and the first 500 will get NFTs. Cardano Foundation CEO emphasizes the partnership's significance for blockchain education. Cardano is also active in Africa, developing a blockchain-based national ID system in Ethiopia and enhancing service access in Tanzania through blockchain collaborations. And also to this, I have been boiling kind of a decentralized voting mechanism in my head now for probably 2 years. And I think I'm going to write it all out. I'll probably write it all out as a full-blown Cardano-based article and publish it on AdaBlog or AdaPlug. Because I want to break it all down, how I believe a government could completely run by decentralized voting in a very effective way that involves everybody and save billions of dollars where the money should be going into better places than they do, and just a whole system how everybody can win. So I'm going to write it all out one of these days. So I'm happy to see this partnership. This is cool because this is kind of like what they've been doing in Africa, and just kind of building a framework for everything that's coming. Headquartered in Rio de Janeiro, Petrobras is among the biggest companies in Latin America with over 45,000 employees and yearly revenue of almost $125 billion. Workers who complete Cardano's educational system will receive a special certificate and NFTs that highlight their achievements. Besides offering educational programs in Brazil, Cardano has previously rolled out such services on the African continent too. The project partnered with the Ministry of Education in Ethiopia in 2021 to create a blockchain-based national ID system expected to reach 3,500 schools, 5 million students, and 750,000 teachers. Shortly after, Input Output and World Mobile Group disclosed a collaboration that aims to establish better access to social, digital, and financial services in Tanzania through Cardano's blockchain. they're basically continuing to build an infrastructure unlike anything anybody else has been doing. And I'm telling you guys right now, you know what, I'm going to take this off because I don't really think people realize this. I've got 3 screens and I always have to find my mouse. I don't think many of you guys realize that Cardano is a play for a bull market for sure. But when I look at all of the other blockchains out there and what they do, while they may have use and while they may have popularity, that's all great. But I do believe that Cardano is laying a foundation for growth that none of these other blockchains can fathom. And in that, they're building the protocols and the systems into the Cardano blockchain, as well as the means to create these systems in the future as needed to truly be able to operate and run a decentralized system that could effectively control and run everything. And I think that, yes, other blockchains have their play. Ethereum has their play. Ethereum's great for, the smart contracts and the foundational tech is there with Ethereum. The problem is it just doesn't run the way it should to be as effective as it wants to be for what it was designed to do. Does that make sense? And I just don't see them patching those holes. Every time they try, nothing happens. It just seems like Ethereum is what it is. It's second generation tech. It's not going to get better. I mean, I can't see it. If it hasn't happened yet, I don't imagine it will. It could someday, but by that point, I think Cardano will have already just taken the reins. Solana, you can't deny Solana's price activity. And yes, maybe it's speedy. But I'm not a big fan of Solana. And I know that a lot of the institution people, a lot of the big money whales love it. But from a psychological perspective alone, it's already $80, which is going to be out of reach for a lot of newcomers in the space. Nobody wants to spend $80 and get one token. And then it's just a psychological game at that point. And on top of that, the technology behind it is just subpar. I mean, yes, it can be fast, but if it goes so fast, it burns itself out and blows a tire all the time. That's just not equitable. It's not going to help anybody in the long run. And I think that Cardano is honestly building things that when I just think it's a no-brainer to me. Let's take a quick look at some analysis of what some price action people are thinking they're going to expect. Crypto Daily. Buckle up, Ripple, XRP, and Cardano are shaping up for a bullish roller coaster in 2024. That goes without saying. Let me bump up the font a little bit here so we might be able to read it better. Okay. The cryptocurrency market is currently undergoing a corrective phase with its overall trajectory heavily influenced by the performance of Bitcoin. While the leading cryptocurrency has recently experienced noteworthy gains, it faces a substantial barrier that must be overcome to continue its upward surge. A breakthrough above this resistance level would signal the potential onset of a bullish momentum. Notably, recent trading patterns highlight the $45,000 mark as a crucial battleground, which it's at 43.5. It's dipping down to a moving average right now. It'll probably touch at 43,240 is my guess, and then maybe we'll bounce up. I'm kind of wondering if we're going to get a Christmas rally, so I'm in a long. And, we'll see. But my liquidation price is all the way down to 34,000, almost 35,000. So I'm going to hazard a guess and say that if we do get a Christmas rally, I'll be ahead of that. And I've just been kind of letting it ride. But, we'll see how that works out. I'm not seeing the information here. Cardano, there we go. Based on the on-chain metrics provided by Into the Block, Cardano remains an attractive prospect for bullish investors, with the in-the-money ratio standing at a robust 54%. Now, that obviously goes up and down a little bit right now as the price fluctuates, but it's been growing. It's been getting better. More people are in the money now than there aren't, indicating the percentage of holders currently in profit. Noteworthy performance was observed in the last month, with Cardano surging by an impressive 57%. According to the latest data from TradingView, the coin is currently experiencing price fluctuations between 58 and 60. And that's true, because I've been watching that. It's just up and down between 58 and like 61 cents. Examining the technical indicators, both the relative strength index at 63.38 and stochastic at 63.33, suggests a state of neutrality in the trend, creating a potential opportunity for an upward movement. I'm hoping a Christmas rally, personally. Simultaneously, the momentum indicator at 0.05 is signaling a buy action, adding to the positive sentiment. The moving averages further reinforce the bullish outlook across various time frames. The current price positioning above the 10-day simple moving average at 59 cents and the 10-day EMA at 59 cents indicates a continuation of the upside momentum. Likewise, the 100-day SMA at 58 cents and the 100-day EMA at 59 cents underscore a bullish stance in the longer term. So that's very good. I'm hoping that we get a nice little rally. ADA grows as DeFi activity rises. After a rough year, decentralized finance activity on Cardano is starting to see some much needed adoption. The network's total value locked TVL has risen rapidly in the last 2 months, going from $194 million in October to over $550 million in December. And that's a good thing. I'm really pumped. I'm pumped about this bull market because I think it's going to be something that I think it's going to be 2017 on steroids. That's what I think. You know, I'm here for it. I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready to change some other people's lives. I'm ready for everybody to just start doing well for a change because, you know, I think there's going to be a big separation between, well, there already is. I'm not going to get into that in this video, but I just want to see everyone do well. And I don't really care what side of the fence you're on. I want to see everyone do well. I really want to see us all coming together somehow. And it would be really, really nice if we could start getting both sides of the fence interested in crypto for once. Because I see the division and how like people on the left typically push crypto away for some reason. And then, you know, more conservative audiences tend to gravitate towards crypto a little more. And we got to bridge that gap because I think crypto is for everyone. And I think that, you know, while we're so at odds all the time between right and left, you know, there's a common need amongst all of us, and that is to live and love. And I think that the division that has been created and continues to get perpetuated by the media and by everyone out there, they want to keep us divided so that they can keep us where we want us, where they want us, where it's like everything is about creating anger and fear and frustration and doubt and concern and all of these things that just are not good. And I don't really think that a lot of these people want the world to be better. I don't think that a lot of these people want everybody to do well and prosper and be happy and live an enjoyable life because it's harder to control people that way. And, you know, it's like what happens when you have a baby that's always hungry. You know, they're docile, but as they continue to get older, what happens? They get more independent. The more independent they get, the more they are more difficult to control. And it's like, I get it, but I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying other than I'm so done with the division. I'm so done with the ignorance playing out across the board. I'm so done with just people at each other all the time, arguing, bickering, fighting. When do we get to end this shit? When can this just start turning around and getting better? Maybe if more people got into crypto and started understanding the changes that are coming and could really benefit from these changes, maybe they'd be a little less angry and a little bit more helpful. But I don't know. That's it. That's all I got today. Listen, have a great weekend. It's Thursday. I'll probably do another video tomorrow if there's something worth saying. But if not, enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Make a new friend. I don't know. Do something that's going to benefit the world. Until next time, guys, crow your coins. See you soon.